everyone, it's Tammy and welcome to card number 2 of this Wondrous Wreath series. We are going to be making another beautiful card with the wreath, and I'm using cherry cobbler. Gosh, I think I'm going to use, is this Emerald Envy or is this Cucumber Crush? I can't remember. Oh goodness, it's hard to tell. I think this is Cucumber Crush, so I'm going to use Cucumber Crush, and I think I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz with it. So, we are also going to be using Designer Series paper from this Christmas, some Whisper White cardstock, and some Very Vanilla cardstock. And I have this folded so it's an A2 sized card. I'm just going to crisp up the edge. I'm not going to use that ribbon in this card, but I am going to be using some rhinestones and probably some pop dots, along with this. Is this the one I'm doing this with? I'm getting myself confused. No, I don't think I'm using this one with this. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be using this with this. And then I think I need another piece of the Very Vanilla. So let me cut that real quick. I think I thought that that one was Very Vanilla. So let me grab my scraps of Very Vanilla. That's not a scrap. This is a scrap. And I'm going to cut this down to the same size that this one was, which is 3.5 by 4 3/4. So 4 3/4 by 3.5. Now we are cooking. And I also need a piece of cherry cobbler. There we go. Because I'm also going to be using the Wonderful Wreath Framelits dies. So this will be really pretty. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is, I think the first thing I'm going to do is stamp. On Monday's card, I cut out the center of the wreath first, and then I stamped it. Oh, whoops, I need this. What am I doing? And then I stamped, and then I cut out the back of the wreath. But I don't know. I kind of got confused on that, and I'm not sure if that was the best way for me. I'm wondering if I can't cut them out together once I have. And see, I can. I think what I'm going to do is different from what they told me to do. I think the only problem is I have some mess on this stamp, so I just don't want it to get on there, but I think I'll be okay. Whew, I'm talking too much about nothing that you guys don't get, so I apologize for that. Let me stamp the card stock first, and then we will go on and cut it out. So I'm going to stamp this big wreath with all the pretty leaves, and I'm going to put my tab, which is this, right into this top right corner, and I am going to hold my cardstock straight, and I'm going to put it right at this line. This is going to make it easier for me to stamp the next ones. And I'm using Pear Pizzazz as my light colored stamp leaves. Okay, and then I'm going to, oops, I don't know if I got it all inked. Probably need to add some refill to this. Okay, so this is there, this is there. I'm going to put this straight and down. Oh, and it was a horrible stamp. Sometimes the photopolymer stamps will do that. And to stop that, if you put like a mouse underneath it, I actually have a piercing mat that I can use to do it, but I'm going to put this mouse underneath, and this should do the trick. But then now I can't line it up. Okay, I'm going to line it up the very top of my thing. Let's see, at the very top and by his eye. Okay. And this is straight, and I'm just going to go straight down. It just sometimes these stamps need a little bit more cushion underneath to get a good inking, and just make sure you push all the way around. Then I'm going to lift up the way better. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Cucumber Crush and I'm going to pull off the scarcer leafed wreath. I'm going to put this one back. And I'm going to aim this in the corner again, just like that. Well, goodness, I'm not doing a very good job. Let me just do it this way. Okay. And then I'm going to pick up my Cucumber Crush ink, have him lined up so he's at the eye and at the top. And then I'm going to hold this straight. And stamp it down. And I'm going to take the berries and do the same thing. Put it in the corner. And then I'm going to use the cherry cobbler for this one. Hold this straight. Then while I have the cherry cobbler out, I'm going to use the bow. And that's what this piece is for. I actually need 2 bows. All right, so now we're ready to do some punching out. Some die cutting. Put my cute little mouse pad back. And I will get out my Big Shot. This looks like it needs to dry just a little bit still. Then I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to put this pointing in the corner, and it should find its little merry way here. Should be right around here. I think that's it. So then I know that this lines up with this one. Just like that. And then I'm going to put my top on. And run it through. Forwards and backwards. And then there's our little wreath. And then I'm going to take the bow and I'm going to cut that out once. Go through once and then back. And then I'm going to just move this die. There's our bow to the second bow. And then I'm also going to take our joy and the red card stock that I got out somewhere. Here it is. The cherry cobbler, excuse me. So there's my second bow, and here is my joy. I'm going to get out my little paper piercer thing. I could get out my little brush and do that way too, but this is handy, so I just have it right here. Oh, I think I ripped it. Oops. That's okay. I can make it. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe it just... No, it doesn't connect. So we're good. I didn't do anything. I love the word joy. It's a pretty word. All right, now we are ready to build the card. So I take all my pieces out that I have put everywhere. And this is going to be a top or a bottom opening card like this. I'm going to go ahead and put my Designer Series paper down. Just putting it in the middle. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this and put this in the middle. My hands are dirty from, I guess from that I don't know, the ink? I'm not sure. Weird. Okay, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it into about 3 equal parts. And then I'm going to take it and put it like this, and like this, and like this. And I'm going to mark with my little score where this is, so I can cut these edges off. Whoops. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then if you turn it over, you can see your score line, and just trim that off. And just trim that off. Oh, I messed up on this one, didn't I? There. So if I fold it a little bit, I can see it, because I already had stamping on the back of it. And then this is going to line up with this line, and this is going to line up with this side. So I'm going to go ahead and use my ATG gun and put tape down here. And I'm going to put the sides on first. I'm going to line this one up with this side, and then I will just eyeball it and line this one up with this side. Maybe I should go just a little higher on this one. And then I'm going to take this one, I have a hair, and go right in the middle like this. And then I'm going to throw these 2 little pieces away. And then these bows will go right here and right here, so they look like boughs of holly. Isn't that cute? And then we'll put the joy right up here like this. So I'm going to get out my fine tipped glue pen, and you just unscrew the white part. And then I'm just going to trace the word with my fine tip glue pen to try to get glue so that, you know, nothing will raise up or fall off. That would be awful. Wouldn't be the tragedy of the year or even the day, but you know, you want it to be nice. It is just a card, but so let's see, I think I want these under that. And I like the joy. I like the J sticking off a little bit. I think that's cute. So there we go. And then if you want to finish it off a little bit, you can with some of the, oh, what's this called? Dazzling Details Cherry Cobbler. I am going to put some on each one of these little holly berries. Just to give it a little more something something. Not that it's not cute enough, because it is. Add one there. And then I think I'm even going to take a little rhinestone Erg. This one has like a little cat hair or something attached to it. There, I got it. Of course it does. And I don't know, I'm kind of thinking it would be cute right there on the end of the word. Joy. And I may put one in the bows. And there we go. There's card number 2 using the Wondrous Wreath stamp set. Hope you like it.